BitGo acts as the qualified custodian for a number of different crypto assets where people are going to hold their assets at BitGo and stake to an external validator. For over 25 different assets, Figment is one of BitGo's preferred staking providers, which means that from BitGo's UI and from their API, BitGo customers can go choose Figment in the dropdown and stake to Figment and earn rewards. One of the reasons we love working with BitGo so much is not only just because of our alignment on the institutional focus, working with regulated entities and building amazing products for institutions, but it's also because of the asset support that BitGo has for staking. One of the hardest parts about choosing a custodian for people that are looking to stake is asset support. We have folks all the time who are splitting their staking assets up by into different custodians. BitGo has a very wide breadth of the number of assets they support, and it's one of the reasons we really love working with them. A lot of these institutions, when they talk to regulators, when they talk to their LPs, they need to use a qualified custodian, and BitGo has that, and all the products that come with that as well. So whether it means different products to support, whether it's trading or staking or just pure custody, BitGo's supporting all of that. It kind of acts as your single place to access different parts of crypto, regardless of what you want to do. One of the benefits of working with somebody who's been around in the space for so long is you get access to a lot of the knowledge, the relationships, those kinds of things that they have. For example, a lot of the reasons that Figment supports different protocols is, number one, we're going to look at the underlying technology. We're going to be looking at the backers of that protocol. We're also going to be looking at what does the future look like. Ultimately, one of the last things that we're looking at is also customer demand. And so when BitGo comes to us and says that we have a number of customers that are interested in this protocol, or maybe they're seeing certain interest in the space, we're sharing our roadmap with BitGo and talking about how can we collaborate to bring the right assets and the right support to our customers. Not only on Babylon do you get to stake your Bitcoin and earn rewards on it, you're also helping secure a lot of these other blockchains. What Babylon's really enabling is allowing Bitcoin holders to secure other blockchains with their Bitcoin. And Babylon's actually even developed their own chain called the Babylon chain, which is a native Cosmos SDK chain. Built very similarly to a lot of the familiar chains that everybody knows, such as the Cosmos Hub, Osmosis, Celestia, and Figment's actually been a very long-term participator in the Cosmos ecosystem. We've been around since 2018, and the Cosmos Hub was one of our first blockchains that we started operating on. So we know the teams very well. A lot of these blockchains are very familiar to us, and we're really happy to be able to bring our infrastructure expertise and protocol expertise to now the Babylon chain. So the next few years, there's a few things Figment's looking at. Number one, global expansion. Not only are you seeing a lot of these North American and South American firms coming to market with crypto offerings, but we're seeing folks in Europe and in Asia, and even especially like in Japan. A lot of these exchanges are coming to market offering staking as part of their core product. We even see with a lot of our exchange customers that staking tends to be their second highest line of revenue outside of their core product. So more people are catching wind of that. That means a lot of new customers for us to look at. But we're also seeing new types of customers that are starting to offer staking. So this means in the US and actually globally, you have asset managers and ETF issuers that are adding staking to their fund to try and increase their performance. You have family offices, you have these new treasury companies that are buying up a bunch of Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and even HYPE for Hyperliquid. And what that means is that if they're going to be long-term holders of those assets, they can now stake them. So that's really exciting for us. One of our largest goals is not only to be supporting our customers and helping them earn their assets, but it's also to be supporting these underlying blockchains and making sure that they're secure. So bringing more security to these blockchains, helping people earn greater rewards in all different parts of the industry is really, really exciting for us. Outside of just the global expansion, the different customer types, we're also seeing different ways to stake. Number one, more recently we've seen restaking. So this means taking your ETH, your Bitcoin, your Sol, not only staking it to one blockchain, but to many, to try and bootstrap their network with economic security. Now, more recently than that, we're actually seeing protocols such as Ondo and Plume that are actually allowing for RWA staking, which means you can now secure blockchains with things like T-bills and private credit, which is new and exciting. We're really excited about these new initiatives and the next few years and what it holds for the staking industry.